Guns YouTube, Von Doom here, and as you can see, I have a new toy. I went to the gun show a couple weekends ago, so no, this is not a genuine unboxing, but 99% of the unboxings you see on YouTube are not, if you haven't already figured that out. So you may, if you know about guns, you may already know what this is. It is obviously Remington, but it's in a very small box for a Remington, because as you know, up until recently, a few years ago, Remington only made rifles. They did make pistols long time ago, but have not in a while. In 2011 they did start again. So what happened is I had a Rock Island Armory. As many of you know, I did a couple videos of it, and I did like it. It was my first 1911. It was a good 1911. I had no problems with it. Well, I had a couple problems with it. I didn't care for the finish, and some of the, some of the parts in it were so. It was pretty. The tolerances were pretty loose in it. Not a horrible thing, because it did fire everything I put through it. But the accuracy was not incredible. Plus, it was made overseas. Again, not horrible. I have other guns that aren't made in the United States. But I really wanted a really nicer 1911, and I also wanted something a little more snazzy. So went and traded it in. Actually traded two guns in to get this one. The other was a Taurus that I had that I didn't really like so much. Probably will not be getting any more Tauruses. I did have a little bit of trouble with that one, but that's for another video. Anyhow, this is what I ended up getting, and this is the Remington R1. You see it there? Now they also make an R1 Enhanced that has a lot of the more modern goodies on it. It has skeletonized trigger, skeletonized hammer, front serrations, diagonal or reverse rear serrations. A little bit more, I guess, some more trigger work on it. But I really did like this one a lot. I was also thinking about getting the Ruger SR in 1911, and I was pretty torn between the two of these. I did like the trigger a tiny bit better on the Ruger, but I didn't like the finish. They're both stainless, as you can see here. But there's something about the finish on this one. If you have not seen one up close, if you haven't held one, there's really something fantastic about the finish on this pistol. It really is very nice. I cannot say enough good things about it. But again, that's one of the things I did want. I wanted a stainless 1911. A lot of my guns now are stainless, and that's probably the way I'm going to be going. But some of the features on this, it does have dovetailed sights, so it's not exactly a classic 1911, but it's not one of the snazzy new ones either. But it really is. The tolerances are very tight. I can tell you need to use a tool to change this out. I have shot it. It shoots very well, extremely well, better than I do. But it is just a beautiful weapon, and I cannot be happy. I cannot be more happy than I am with it, and I think I did make the better choice over the Ruger. I think Remington really did a fantastic job on these. Now, what else you're going to get with this? It comes with two mags, which I do like. The stainless does come with stainless mags, or I think I guess these are nickel coated. You know, I haven't really tested these out too much. Usually when I shoot, I use the mags that I had, which are these old, just these old Colt mags, which actually are incredibly good. I don't know why people spend so much money on 1911 mags. You know, these old Colt mags, they're $8 a piece, maybe, and you can get them nearly anywhere, and they just work. They work well. It's not something that you really have to spend a lot of money on. They're not fancy. You know, you can't take the bottom plate off. I don't think so anyways. Maybe you can if you take it all the way apart. But now, granted, they don't hold 8 like the newer mags do, but they work, and they work darn well, and they're cheap. So this is what I use. And I'm in New York anyways, and we can only have 7 in the mag anyhow. So these are perfect for me if I decide to carry this. So, and I have carried my 1911 before. They're really actually not that bad to carry. It's a full-size pistol. It's a heavy pistol, but if you have the right holster, they're very thin, and that is really what determines. That's really one of the bigger determinants, I think, of a good carry pistol, is how thin it is. The weight is kind of not a big deal. I'm already a big guy anyways, so a few added ounces doesn't make that much of a difference to me. If you have a good belt and a good holster, it's going to distribute it anyhow. So, what else you get? This was classy. They give you a tool with it. I thought that was great. Nice tool. The instructions, of course, you get that. Anyhow, that's about it. I mean, as far as what you get, you guys know all that stuff. You know, it's a nice booklet too that Remington did. They did it up right. It's I wouldn't say it's full color, but it's well, it's black and white. It's got some color in it, but I mean, it's a good manual. You know, it teaches you everything you need to know, certainly about a 1911. But you know, it really is just a fantastic pistol. I'm very happy with it. I kind of like the older style. I wasn't sure what I'd think about it at first. Like I said, I almost didn't get it, but you know, there's something about the straight up and down serrations that I like, and I don't really like front serrations on 1911s. I don't know why. I just think it kind of ruins the look. 1911s have a very majestic look, at least I think, and when you get too much crap on them, they kind of, I don't know, it kind of makes them, it kind of just makes them look gaudy and I don't know, kind of ugly in my opinion. I also really like the older style trigger over the skeletonized trigger. I've really started to like that an awful lot. I like the way it comes back. I don't know, I like it a lot. It also does not have the ambidextrous stuff, which I also did not like. That was one of the things I was thinking of changing out with my Rock Island Armory, was getting rid of the ambi safety. I just didn't like it. I mean, if I'm left-handed, I'll get something that's ambi. Other than that, there's really not much purpose to it for me, and it's added crap on the gun. So, not really worried about that. So, anyways, I don't know how much I'm going to do to this, as far as if I'm going to do anything as far as upgrades or whatever. As with most 1911 owners, what's the first thing you get? Yeah, new grips. I am going to put these on. These are this is I think they call this chain link or peanut shell design. I got these on eBay. I can't remember who it is that makes these. It might be Skin Grips. I'm not sure. Don't quote me. I'm not really sure, but I really like the design on these. I think it'll go good. It'll look nice with the gun. The black and silver should go well together. As far as other stuff, like I said, I did fire it. I was getting a little bit of hammer bite, so I'm considering possibly getting getting a new safety here, but and getting a beaver tail, but I just don't know. Again, I don't want to gob it up with a lot of unnecessary stuff, so I think maybe if I just grip it a little lower, it'll work out alright. So we'll see how that goes. I did get a different trigger. We got this Wilson Combat trigger. It is skeletonized. I'm going to see how that works. This one is adjustable. We'll see how that works. I don't know. This one it's a very small trigger, very short trigger, by the way. Not loaded, as you can see, for you safety sallies. But it's got a I think it's got a short trigger. That's about it right there. You know, I know there's a lot of 1911 aficionados who they may think that there's some better stuff out there, but I like it. There's a little bit of play back and forth though, so we'll see. We'll see what this Wilson Combat trigger looks like. You know, I don't know, but anyways, that's about all I have for it right now. Again, I'm just really happy with this gun. If you're looking for a 1911, you want to go a little bit of a step up beyond like Rock Island, or get something something made in the United States. Really consider the Remingtons. I think this one was maybe $650 or so, something like that. Again, I got it with a couple trades, but it really is a fantastic pistol. I cannot say enough good things about it. The other thing, by the way, that I really like better about this one are the sights. I did not like the sights at all on the Rock Island Armory. They were just plain black sights. They were dovetailed, so I could have changed them. But again, you start changing too much stuff on a gun, you might as well have gotten a different gun. And you know, I really didn't want to go there. But I really like the sights on this one a lot. They're nice, really three-dot white sights. You know, if I want to change later, I might get a front fiber optic sight or something. I don't know. But like I said, I don't want to gum it up too much. It really is. It does have a very classic, beautiful look to it, and I'd like to keep it that way. So, anyhow, the other thing I did want to add, the other reason I do like this gun is, if you can see right there, it is made in Ilium, New York. And I am a New Yorker, and as much as New York is not great to us as gun owners, I do have a certain amount of pride in my state. And I like the fact that Remington is here in my home state and made this. And yeah, it's not too far of a drive if I ever wanted to go see them or have it worked on or bring it home. But hopefully Remington will stay in New York. I don't know. The way things are going, it doesn't look good for that. But you know, if you're a New York State legislator and you're hearing this, take some action and preserve firearm rights in New York State, because they are needed. So anyways, that's about it for now. So I'll probably make another video after I do a few changes to this, and we'll see how it goes. I'll try to get some range footage, but it's pretty hard for me to do that. But we'll see what we can do. So anyways, stay tuned, and once again, you have been doomed. Catch you later.